Virginia Gov. Terry McAuliffe declared a state of emergency Saturday as far-right groups and counter-protesters clash on the streets of Charlottesville. The declaration follows lawmakers on both sides of the aisle condemning the protesters for spreading hate and violent skirmishes between opposing sides, leading to local officials declaring a need for additional resources in the Virginia college town as a planned rally grew violent. President Trump weighed in on the protests with a tweet about an hour after it became an emergency, from his vacation in Bedminster, New Jersey. He said everyone must condemn all that hate stands for. We all must be united, condemn all that hate stands for. There is no place for this kind of violence in America. Let's come together as one. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, August 12, 2017. The First Lady was the first member of the administration to respond, drawing a line between freedom of speech and violence. Charlottesville's Mayor Mike Siner responded to Trump's tweet, saying the work is just beginning. At Real Donald Trump, thanks, at long last, for condemning hate in speech and action. Our work here is just beginning. Yours is too. Mike Siner at Mika Siner, August 12, 2017. Skirmishes ignited hours before a scheduled noon protest at Charlottesville's Emancipation Park, where white supremacists, white nationalists and alt-right groups were set to protest the city's decision to remove a statue of Confederate Gen. Robert E. Lee. The governor declared a state of emergency shortly before the rally officially started. Governor McAuliffe has declared a state of emergency to aid state response to violence at alt-right rally in Charlottesville. Terry McAuliffe for governor for August 12, 2017. In a statement issued shortly after the emergency declaration, McAuliffe said that his office had prepared for weeks to ensure that the protest remained peaceful. But he said that it quickly became clear on Saturday that public safety cannot be safeguarded without additional powers. I am disgusted by the hatred, bigotry and violence these protesters have brought to our state over the past 24 hours, McAuliffe, a Democrat, said. The actions I have taken are intended to assist local government and restore public safety. Sen. Tim Kinetum Kiner Spicer signs deal with top TV lawyer report effective climate protection means better policy and harnessing market forces. Trump admin not opposed to new war authorization. More DVA issued statements on Facebook and Twitter on Saturday, condemning the rally and violence. I'm deeply disturbed that our country has to wake up to headlines of torch-wielding white nationalists promoting bigotry and inciting fear on a college campus in Virginia, Kane wrote on Facebook. I'm praying for, and urging, peace today. Racist and anti-Semitic rhetoric sow seeds of hatred in our communities. That's not who we are, that's not what Virginians stand for, and we have no intention of moving backwards toward the division of the past. People peddling in hate from outside of Charlottesville will never define this vibrant community. People who came to VA to spew hate and incite violence have no place here. We stand for inclusion and will not go backwards. Praying for peace. Senator Tim Kaine at Tim Kaine, August 12, 2017. Soon after the emergency declaration, police declared an unlawful assembly at the park and began asking crowds there to disperse. Protest organizers are insisting they left peacefully. Video of the chaos shows police dressed in riot gear marching on the scene as some people appeared to leave the park. Tensions were high in Charlottesville ahead of the protest. Men holding bats and clubs and wearing helmets clash with one another in the streets, with police doing little to break up the violence, according to the Washington Post. The State National Guard were also placed on standby, but were not in the area where the clashes broke out. A protest on the campus of the University of Virginia on Friday that appeared to be connected to Saturday's event resulted in at least one person taken away in handcuffs. Saturday's protest has drawn widespread condemnation by both Democrats and Republicans, who denounced the white nationalist gathering as a display of bigotry. House Speaker Paul Ryan Trump sparks debate over war resolution for North Korea. Senator brain tumor, late night may have influenced McCain's health vote. Dems slam GOP lawmakers for not holding town halls. More RWIs took to Twitter to condemn the demonstration, saying that the views driving the rally were repugnant. The views fueling the spectacle in Charlottesville are repugnant. Let it only serve to unite Americans against this kind of vile bigotry. Paul Ryan at Speaker Ryan, August 12, 2017. Likewise, Republican National Committee Chair Ronna Romney McDaniel called the demonstration dangerous and cowardly. The hate bigotry on display in Charlottesville is dangerous, cowardly. Ronna McDaniel at GOP Chairwoman, August 12, 2017. Republican Ed Gillespie, who is challenging Virginia Lt. Gov. Ralph Northam in the state's gubernatorial race, denounced the white nationalist protest, saying that such displays have no place in Virginia. Rep. Don Beyer DVA, delivered a forceful rebuke of the demonstration as a reminder that hate remains a force that we must recognize, reckon with, and fight against. White supremacists chanting Nazi slogans aren't Virginia or America. They're weak, ignorant, fearful people with citronella tiki torches. 1 https://co5pkxqpgqd, Rep. Don Beyer at Repton Beyer, August 12, 2017. But they are here. They are in Charlottesville, causing businesses to close, hospitals to delay operations, and above all, creating fear, too. Rep. Don Beyer at Repton Beyer, August 12, 201,733. Their presence is a terrible reminder that hate remains a force that we must recognize, reckon with, and fight against. We will. Rep. Don Beyer at Repton Beyer, August 12, 2017. First Lady Melania Trump tweeted shortly after the state of emergency was declared, asking protesters to communicate without hate. Vice President Pence followed with a statement of solidarity with the president. Our country encourages freedom of speech, but let's communicate where hate in our hearts. No good comes from violence. Charlottesville, Melania Trump at FLOTUS, August 12, 2017. I stand with the POTUS against hate violence. U.S. is greatest when we join together, oppose those seeking to divide us. Charlottesville https://cop76y9xqcpl, Vice President Pence at VP, August 12, 2017. This post was updated at 1:55 p.m.